Youndegin is located 19 kilometres south of Youndegin. It is the site of an old police outpost that was established in 1866 as a response to the spearing death of settler E.J. Clarkson at the hands of local Aborigines. Edward Clarkson, 24, and David Hackett, 11, had been shepherding sheep near what today is the small town of Youndegin. Natives raided their camp while Clarkson was away and fractured Hackett's arm when he tried to drive them off. They returned on the night of July the 31st and hurled hunting spears at Hackett and Clarkson as they were sitting by the fire eating their dinner. Clarkson was struck in the body by a barbed spear that could not be removed. Although in great pain, he survived the night and instructed Hackett to take the sheep out to graze for a couple of hours the following morning. As Hackett returned, he saw 4 Aborigines plunging spears into the tent. He fired his gun at them to drive them away. Even though speared multiple times, Clarkson survived a further 5 days, and during that time he instructed Hackett how to navigate and return to Youndegin. The natives were still nearby and spent their time killing the penned-up sheep. Clarkson died on August the 6th, and Hackett left the following day, taking with him the dog that had accompanied the men. By Sunday night, he had reached Youndegin Rock, where there was a hut, but instead of sleeping in the hut, he decided to camp some distance away in the bush. A mangy-looking dog appeared by the campfire, which gave Hackett a warning, and he saw the silhouette of a native on a rise about 100 yards away. He fired his gun and kicked out the fire and moved to another location for the night. His instincts proved to be good, because later it was found that the natives had tracked him and raided the hut, thinking he was sleeping inside. Knowing the natives were still likely to be after him, Hackett left before first light and kept going all day and well into the following night. On the 4th day, while following a track, he happened to bump into a Mr. Morgan. He told him the whole story, and then moved on to Eaton Homestead. Soon afterwards, a group set out to recover Clarkson's body. Of the natives involved in the spearing, 1 was killed by his own companions after a fight. 1 was killed trying to escape, and 2 were hanged near where Clarkson had been speared as a warning to other Aborigines. Hackett went on to join the police force, where he served for 21 years. His right forearm, that had been fractured in the initial attack, had been set slightly crooked, and was a reminder for the rest of his life how close he had come to sharing Clarkson's fate. The first police officer to take charge at Youndegin was Constable Allerley, and he was followed in 1880 by Constable Alfred Eaton. Eaton, his wife Mary, and their 7 children, plus 2 native police boys, settled in at Youndegin. It was later decided to close the police outpost, but the Eatons were now so attached to the area that they applied for and were granted a lease, and they became the first farmers in the Youndegin area. In 1888, the discovery of gold to the east meant an increasing level of traffic along the road running past the old police outpost. Seeing an opportunity, Alfred established the Youndegin Arms and catered to those passing along what became known, and is still known today, as the Goldfields Road. With the coming of the railway to the north, traffic along the Goldfields Road greatly diminished, but the Eatons remained as farmers. Mary passed away in 1921, followed by Alfred just a fortnight later. The old building still stands by the side of Goldfields Road and is in remarkably good condition. It has been repaired and maintained over the years and stands as an important historic site and a reminder of days long past.